what can I honestly say? Blizzard strikes again.
So if anybody's been living under a rock,
I have.
Season 1 for Diablo 4 has not been going well. And
Okay, not under that rock.
one way you can tell is if you go to the Reddit, Season 1 stalls hard after level 70. Diablo 4 has killed my excitement for Legendary. Performance is horrible. What's wrong with these two items summed up in 2 words? Perfect Shaco. Can the elixirs not expire after we disconnect? Why are people still playing the
Nice.
game? Are we in near unanimous agreement that the game needs itemization 2.0? So literally every post is basically that it sucks, right? And anyway, guess what? Blizzard has been on Reddit. They've been reading this. And now they are hiring a new lead season designer following Season 1 backlash. Blizzard is looking for a lead season designer for Diablo 4. The job posting went live following the backlash for the Season 1 post. So also, in their continued effort to improve Diablo 4, Blizzard is also looking for a lead dungeon designer.
Bruh.
A senior level designer.
Bruh.
And an activities designer. Please,
Bruh.
guys, please. Can somebody who's not a fucking moron apply for this and fix the fucking game?
That's not even the problem. Honestly, it would be kinda okay, but there's like 100 underlying things that are worse than this. Itemization is worse than this. The feeling of progression is worse than this. And by the way, it's tied to the itemization. The dungeon design is, well, it's okay-ish, honestly. If the dungeons were more dense and you removed, the 30 seconds of the start of the dungeon that have nothing but running in them, and, when you get to the second part of the dungeon, you would do the same, I think it would not be that horrible, right?
Can you guys please do this? This is driving me crazy. Put it in an application if you've got the credentials. Maybe just a new designer? Yeah, at least break it in a different way. This is obviously a great thing. It shows that, and this is one thing that I said before, is that I can't think of any other industry that you can drop the ball as much as the Diablo 4 team has done it, and everybody wouldn't be out on their ass.
Literally any other AAA industry game. Literally any single one of them.
I'm gonna be honest. If your job, you spend 7 years making something, and then it's like, it just doesn't work. You're gonna be done. Yeah, you're gonna be fucking done. And I don't think people in video games should tolerate it either. It's insane. So, changing a leave dungeon 3 to 5 seconds. Yeah, that's why they need to hire 3 people for it, to make that decision. 3 people, 3 seconds, right? Government jobs? Yeah, that's a good point, too. But anyway, one PoE dev created the Sanctum League mechanic. Actually insane. Yeah, well, what do you expect? Anyway, fuck. I'm very glad to see this is happening. I'm extremely glad to see this, and hopefully them investing back into the game. I think, really, this is probably what the leadership... I'm guessing, okay? I don't really know this, but I'm guessing this is what happened. I bet Diablo 4 had massive retention rates and was super insanely fucking successful
at the start.
And then I bet the game fell off a cliff. And you know what? I mean,
I can also guess that because there is literally not a single game where that doesn't happen. New hype game comes out, everyone wants to play. Whoop, all these people go in. 2 days pass, whoop, a week passes, whoop. And then it kind of stabilizes out. That's the easiest guess of a life.
There's somebody who doesn't know, who's never played a Diablo game, that's in the executive leadership position, that is wondering, why did this happen? And I bet he might have done a little bit of research, looked on Reddit, looked on YouTube, maybe, his son's friends play it and they told him a little bit about it.
Oh, that's probably bull. Funny, but not
You know,
likely.
there's some new job openings. Because you got to think about it, right? I mean, Diablo 4 is a license to print money for Blizzard. All they have to do is re-release the same video game every 3 months. You get people coming back and playing it, paying you $20 to play the same game that they already paid you $70 for. And you have to do like what? Fucking like a few little things? Change the numbers around a little bit. Oh, wow, it's new season. Ooh, come back. You know, and that's it. So you've got to think about it from Blizzard, like, you know, a shareholder perspective. The fact that Diablo 4 isn't good, they're losing a lot of money on this, you know?
Are
yeah. They're losing a whole lot of money.
Are they?
So I'm glad that there's...
Let us check the Blizzard stock real fast and see what's happening. Because I'm gonna press X to doubt real fast, okay? Just 1 second. Activision Blizzard. Let's see. Let's see. So, from the start of 2023, it is up a ridiculously high amount, like 20% or something. So, well, that's not true.
I'm glad that there's solutions being proposed.
Bobby Kotick is probably praising the heads of every department. They're saying, wonderful job, guys, wonderful job. Look at how much the stock is up. Bruh!
Verified job openings don't mean they let anyone go. It means they're looking for more talent. I don't give a fuck if people go. Like, I don't care. I'm saying they're investing more into it. One way or another, it's still a positive. WoW Hardcore is going to make up for it. Quote me on it. Who the fuck do you think is going to play WoW Hardcore? There's going to be like 5 servers. It's going to be twice as popular as Season of Mastery.
That's good.
Come on.
That's technically good.
Come on, let's be real. Like, a Hardcore WoW is not going to reinvent Blizzard. Hardcore WoW appeals to like a very, very small audience of people, but they really like it. Oh yeah, people will want to watch it for a while, but then after a while, everybody will be kind of tired of it. I think so. Losing money in their last...
Well, again, this is how most things in life kind of follow. Well, almost everything in life kind of follows this exact path.
Shameless report would make Diablo a gacha game. Oh, wait. Oh, they're already doing that to Hearthstone, apparently. So you don't have to worry about it. Hardcore WoW will die off in 6 weeks. We'll see what 100K. Maybe we'll play. Yeah, Hardcore WoW is definitely not a large audience type thing.
Probably.
So, yeah, I know people said like, anyway, Microsoft was taking huge L's with Redfall and now this, but the difference is like Phil Spencer literally came out. Like, imagine if Mike Ybarra came out and said, guys,
who?
We know it sucks. Okay? Sorry. We're gonna fix it. And I feel like if they did that, I would be like, okay, it is what it is, right? I mean, no refunds, right? So I hope it gets better. But like, I mean, I can respect Phil Spencer for coming out and apologizing and taking accountability for Redfall being a joke.
I can't. It never should have been such a joke in the first place. It's like, I don't accept any of these apologies from these AAA gaming industries. Oh, we're sorry we released a game that literally crashes for 70% of people when they boot it up. We didn't know, bruh. You know, you just released it. You didn't care. You know there's no repercussions for this. You know people are still gonna buy it, still gonna play it, and it's gonna be fine. You know there's no problem doing this, so stop lying.
Because ultimately it's probably not his fault, but he's the guy who's in charge, so it's his responsibility, and that's fine. So I wish we had that.
If he is the guy in charge, that automatically makes it his fault.
I wish that's what was happening. Does Blizzard even tank all these L's between Overwatch 2, Diablo 4, and retail being dead? I mean, you've got, you know, like some version of first mover's advantage, right? People
Retail's
know
not dead.
Blizzard, and it takes a long time to really lose the goodwill of the normies, because the normies don't fucking know anything. They're not keeping up with any of this stuff. There's a lot of normies out there that don't even know about the Blizzard sexual harassment lawsuit. They have no idea about any of this. They're like, I don't know, when's the new game coming out? Why don't they do BlizzCon anymore? What happened? Yeah, I've got no fucking idea.
Yep.
So anyway, yeah, it's good to see.
That's probably more true than you think, by the way. He's probably, like, very right on that.
Blizzard is investing heavily into Diablo 4. As I said before, Diablo 4 is a money-printing machine. So please, Blizzard, give us a reason to give you money. It's not that I have...
Why would they give us a reason to give them money? They don't even need to give us a reason to give them money. They just need to add something that's purchasable, and there you go. Money. Literally how real life works. That's it. That's how real life works.
Heavily equals one guy.
Like, I hate this argument about, oh, it takes so long to destroy all the good faith that Blizzard has accumulated. Bruh, Blizzard destroyed all of that good faith like 5 years ago, okay? 10 years ago, maybe even. Who honestly knows? Since Diablo 3, they probably already have lost all credibility in the eyes of everyone. And guess what? Doesn't matter. New Blizzard game, something that looks interesting to play, something that's marketed well, you're probably gonna buy it. Everyone's probably gonna buy it. It is what it is. That's just how it goes. There is no such thing. Oh, they're gonna use up at some point all the good faith of the people that they have for. No, they're not. They have already done that, and they don't literally care. You're gonna buy their product no matter what. They're gonna continue releasing bad products because guess what? You buy them. Simple. It's like 2 + 2.
Don't know. I mean, it's 4 people, by the way. Like 4 people with like leadership roles. I think that's a big deal. I do. I think it's a big deal. Remember, one guy made Sanctum and PoE. One guy. I also heard that one guy made pet battles in World of Warcraft. So all you need is 4 guys that aren't stupid. And I think that's going to solve a lot of problems. Anyway, so...
That's not going to solve any problems. We yesterday watched the video I Hate Fun, where that journalist actually did a very good job showing that it actually leads to one guy from the Destiny timeline who has gotten to the point where people believe, because this is the thing, I kind of disprove that. You should watch the video. It's pretty good because Blizzard's whole design philosophy and everything is pretty much based off of one guy who has designed a philosophy that it got some kind of minor increase in numbers, and now it's used constantly. The problem with that, I'll summarize it real quick here, is the problem with that is that his philosophy is inherently wrong, but no one is gonna fight against it. And that guy, who by the way still works in Blizzard, if I remember correctly, he's not gonna go up to Bobby Kotick and be like, "Hey, Bobster, Bobby Bob Lee, give me a, come on, do one of these. Yeah, man. Hey, you know what? You know that system we're basing every single game on? You know that thing that I made? Yeah, turns out it's bunk. Yeah, turns out all of it, like 1/10 of it is only good and reasonable. Everything else, garbanzo, baby." And Bobby's like, that's reasonable. Let's start the... No, that doesn't happen. Bobby Kotick is like, "I'll fucking kill you!" That's what happens. And that guy knows. He knows if he says that, hey, you know, my system is shit, he's fired. People don't understand this, but not a single department in any business, even the finance department, by the way, wants to make money. Okay? The only person that wants to make money in a business is the CEO. Every single person under him does not want to make money in a business. I know that sounds strange to some of you, but trust me, that is literally always how it plays out. Even the finance department does not want to make a single cent more than they have to. This is how life works.
Oh, let's see here. This is a, let's reset the clock, guys. We are 0 days since the last Blizzard incident. Yep. It happened again. So today, the interesting and amazing thing that has happened, let's go ahead.
Twitch?
Twitter, where's
Oh,
Twitter? And we'll go ahead and pull this up just real quick. And where is it? There we go. So this is a tweet made by Wowhead. And they said 200 Traders Tender is available in the newest shop bundle. The Corsage pack costs $5 USD and
Nice.
gets 200 Traders Tender and 2 wrist accessories.
Nice.
By the way, I mean, I didn't go to prom for obvious reasons,
You're
but
ugly.
I thought the Corsage went on the left hand. Does it?
We
It
don't
does.
have
Okay,
those
so nobody
things. We
at Blizzard
don't know.
went to prom either. Okay. Well, there it is. There we go. Why obvious reasons? Oh, you know why. Anyway,
Sad,
so
but true.
look. What are we? What are we even talking about here? Who's surprised by this? Who the fuck is surprised? Who cares? It's retail. Seriously, explain what these tokens are.
Yeah, what are these
Why do we
tokens
even do this anymore?
actually?
Yeah, why did, like, and I love seeing all of the angry boys. All of the mad boys. Here we go. Slutbad making a joke about it. This is fine. They should go all in on it. THD, but bro, like, this guy just farms people. He like, oh god. What the fuck? Anyway, only $5 bargain. I'd gladly pay $10. Would have been nice if they
That's
actually appear in
probably
the
true,
collection
though.
book of given that they're microtransactions. Also, called it. Bobby needs another yacht. I want to throw tomatoes and boo Blizzard for this one. Oh, I'm sure that's gonna help. Oh, let's post another picture of Bobby as a
And I love the fact that people are like, "Oh no, this is so bad. This happened. How many years has this been happening? 10? 10 plus? Well, you think your boos matter? Bobby knows who you are. He doesn't care about your boos. He knows what you cheer for. Okay? He completely knows that you're someone who he can trample on, and you're gonna say, "No, Bobby, this is bad," but secretly you're slipping him a note saying, "Thank you, Bobby. I really liked it. Please more." Stop.
goblin. Maybe if we do that enough times, they won't release it again. I'm sure that's gonna help. Oh my god. And so it begins? What do you mean it begins? It's been going on for 15 years.
Yep.
Well, that killed my interest. Why?
Still gonna play it.
I just don't like. I mean, here's the thing. Again, Blizzard, like, WoW players, and this is the truth.
By the way, the fact that people are trying to make a big deal of something that is, transmog, is kind of also pathetic. Every game does it. Why? Why even actually bring it up? Every game does it. There's absolutely no way to avoid it. It's never gonna go away. It's just gonna get worse. And you're pissed about a $5 thing that you don't even have to buy? Like, get a life.
Whenever they introduce the WoW token,
It was
anybody who
great.
keeps playing the game at that point has signed up to eat shit. Really? They have. They've signed up to eat shit. You're gonna buy a fucking mount for real money after you spend your money to not only buy the game and the expansions, but for the privilege to pay monthly for the future content to then be paywalled on a store while you get a recolor of a mount that's already been in the game. It's
Well, actually, you just go into a GDKP and then congratulations, 1 GDKP equals 10 months of free membership because of token. I think that's a win.
listen, they're eating shit. And I love how people are mad about this. How the fuck is anybody mad? They've been selling store mounts for 15 fucking years. They've been selling gold for 10 years. Come on. What do you expect is going to happen? And also, like, how is this, like, I mean, really, like, 200 traders? Who gives a fuck?
What is
like,
that?
It's like nothing. I just don't understand. I just gotta understand people want to be rich. Yeah, it's crazy, man. WOD came out 10 years ago. Yeah, I know that, man. It's very upsetting for me, too. It's just not... They're mad because the shit tastes worse now? Well, before the shit was at least... It was like, you know, Illidan flavored or Legion flavored or... You know, like, I don't know, fucking... panda flavored, right? It's like, it's a kind of decent tasting shit. But you're still eating shit. But now it's just...
I'm lost.
I don't know.
This analogy has gone too long, Asmon. Stop.
People are realizing it. And people are not happy about this. It's yeah, I mean, people are mad because they added sprinkles to it. Yeah, it's like, so I'll read some of the comments. No matter where you take your adventures in Azeroth, you can let your personal style bloom with the perfect wrist accessories for any occasion. Holy fuck. Okay, nice. And also, this is kind of a funny thing that nobody should have not expected, is that Ian said that they weren't going to sell Trader Tender, but they might include it in a bundle.
What is Trader
he didn't
Tender?
Technically lie about this, but everybody was led to believe that you weren't going to be able to buy it. So there's a lot of it. Look at this, 245 comments. Bad. So it begins, and the tenders for cash begins. Didn't they just say they're not bringing it to the store? Good Lord, this company is something else. Well, they're not. They brought it to a bundle that was on the store. So it's like, it's not really on the store. You can't buy Tinder. You're buying these items and then you get the Tinders with it, you know? It's like, you know, I'm not selling crack. I'm selling lemonade for $50 and you get crack with it. So, like, no, I'm not selling crack. Of course not. That would be horrible. You think I would sell drugs? No way. Come on. What's the quote from Ian? Said you wouldn't be able to buy Trader's Tender. Slowly getting pushed into viable currency. First they say it isn't going to be sold. Then they push it in bundles slowly. Then they finalize tendies as a separate viable currency. Nice job, Blizzard. This is what you get. This is what you fucking get. Everybody...
I don't understand, honestly, what's the problem here. Because I don't know what Trader Tenders is supposed to be.
Shitting on me for spitting on Stormount buyers. Everybody telling me, oh, you're so mean. Oh, no, it's not a big deal. It's only cosmetic. Guess what? You're eating shit. You've been eating shit. Time to wake the fuck up. This is what I've been trying to tell you, and you didn't want to listen. Well, guess what? You get what you fucking deserve. That's what
I mean... I just feel I have to point this out. Asmon is saying, oh, Blizzard bad, but the next time Blizzard releases a cinematic, he's gonna jack himself off to death, because that's just simply what happens every single time. He's negative about Blizzard. Blizzard releases a new thing, and Asmon's like, I'm gonna buy it anyway. I mean, what's the point of complaining even, you know? It's just hypocritical. He complains about the things that other people do, but he does the exact same things. If the new World of Warcraft expansion looks like absolute shit, because they announce, hey, we're just gonna strip randomly 50% of all the content in the game, and then you're gonna get killed every 5 minutes for no reason, maybe, Asmongold's like gonna be, this sounds like shit. Still gonna buy it, though. And then he's gonna promote it, and blah, blah, blah. Blizzard's gonna, hey, Asmon, do you want to promote that game? And he's like, hell yeah, brother. Why? Why complain even about this in the first place? If all of these complaints are not really even real.
I think it's not a big deal. Great. Keep eating shit. Maybe I'll get back to eating shit sometime soon, too.
Yep.
The taste is, you know, kind of wearing out of my mouth, and I think about maybe I should go back and eat shit again sometime soon. There's a new shit rate. Oh, good. I'm gonna continue playing WoW without not eating shit. Just play
By
Classic.
not playing it?
I mean, play classic era. You don't really have to eat shit in classic era. Let's see this. It was never an if, and it was only a when. Look, man, guys, 10 years ago, 11 years ago. 11 years ago, I tried to warn everybody, and nobody wanted to listen.
Well, that's because you looked like a certified sex offender. Still do, but more back then.
I really tried.
Visibly.
I was so upset. I was so mad. And nobody gave a fuck. That's it.
I mean, you can't make people give a fuck. That's like kind of the secret sauce here. Do whatever you want, they're still not gonna care. It is what it is.
This is how you got bald? Yeah, it's salting the earth, right? How long do you leave the salt in your hair before you took a shower? I don't know, probably a while, honestly. Yeah. So it's like this, microtransactions should not exist in a game that charges $40+ for every expansion. Well, what do you mean it shouldn't exist? There's nothing.
Why? So, first of all, I hate these arguments. Those microtransactions, yeah, they exist, but it's not like Blizzard has a gun pointed to your head and say, buy the microtransaction. No. It's just you not pressing the buy button. I honestly, personally think it's the simplest thing ever. But, you know, for each their own, I guess.
Nothing that should and should not, if this is a mutually agreed upon purchase in which there is no, what's the word for it? Compulsion. You're not being compelled, not being forced to buy this. This is just simply a decision that the consumer can opt into. Guys, it's a free market. And thank God for that. But there's some bad sides to it too. If enough people thought it shouldn't exist, then it wouldn't exist. Think about it.
That's a lie. Even if 99% of the World of Warcraft population thought this shouldn't exist, which probably is actually true and close to that, Blizzard would keep it in for the 1% because, you know, it's just money left on the table. There's no reason why you shouldn't include it if it's money left on the table if you don't. So, that doesn't make sense.
I don't like that. Is it though? It's absolutely a free market. You can stop playing the game whenever you want, and you can play something else whenever you want to play it. It is 100% a free market. You are incredibly lucky for that to be the case. And pay a monthly sub, that's fair, but not both. Well, I don't think it's fair either, but there's enough people out there that disagree with me that my opinion doesn't matter. Enough's a lot in this case, more than 90% of the players. I think that most people don't even care about this. Curious how many people bought it just for the fucking coin? I don't know. Let's see this here.
What is the coin?
Here. Well, Final Fantasy has a cash shop. Yeah, Final Fantasy has the same stuff. It's like slightly better because it's not in-game. But who gives a fuck? It's still a store. This is the monetization team at Blizzard once again pushing to see how the community receives it. And if it sells, we'll see more. Listen.
What do they mean monetization team? What the fuck is a monetization team? There's no such thing as a monetization team, you uneducated people. I can bet my ass there's no such thing as a monetization team. What the fuck?
If somebody is still playing this shit, they're a shit eater. It doesn't matter if you put Invincible on the store, they'll keep playing. And they'll probably buy it too. Let's see here.
I don't think Invincible even matters. Like, if you have all these rare mounts in World of Warcraft, that's more like a sign of your you should not be in raids because you're a low life. Then actually you have all the transmog in the shop.
Game with not a single innovative thing in the last 15 years. Oh, I'm sure Blizzard. I mean, like, WoW has had a lot of really cool things. I've enjoyed the game. It's a great game. I love WoW.
That's absolutely, by the way, a lie. WoW has innovated on things so absolutely much. WoW is probably, honestly, as hard as this is to actually believe, the game with the most, probably one of the most innovative games in the world. Like, every expansion, they add some kind of new core mechanic, and for this discussion, by the way, it doesn't matter if you think it's good or you think it's bad. They do. They innovate a lot. World of Warcraft is probably one of the rare companies that actually like innovate.
But look, the fucking the microtransactions in the game are not even macrotransactions. Like I said, is it bad that I look at it, I feel nothing? All the previous stuff in WoW randomly I'm unable to feel anything for WoW again? Yeah, it's like, who gives a fuck, man? Like,
Yeah, well, I guess that's the video. Anyway, this was Quizzer Sensei. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and have a nice day. Bye bye.